Hey everybody, welcome to a Song of Ice and Fire Battle Report. Back with Owen for Game with the Cooler, and he's finished painting up the Free Folk for some giant action today. You're attacking the wall, attacking the wall, and you're facing the Night's Watch, attacking the wall, or maybe you're over the wall at this point.
I think we're raiding farms.
I think so. Yeah, you're definitely over the wall, fighting people.
Of giants over that wall.
We painted some scorpions,
grappling hooks,
and yeah, we'll show you the forces and we'll get this underway. So here's 40 points of Night's Watch, led by the 998th Commander, the Lord Snow there, Jon Snow. And then for my NCUs, I got Craster, and I have Bowen Marsh for some card draw. One of the things I've realized playing Night's Watch right now is that they really rely on having most of their cards out on the table to make their units go from okay to like really, really good. And then I've got a unit of vets for John to sit in, unit of Sworn Brothers, unit of Ranger Trackers, throw out some vulnerable, 2 units of Scorpions, my max, because I'm going to try them out today, and then Ghost, who hangs out with John. So it's 8 activations, 40 points for the Night's Watch. And here's the Free Folk, led by Tormund Giantsbane, hanging out with the Spearwives. Then you got Lady Val as your NCU, combat units, Spearwives, Trapsters, and 4 Giants. Go big or go home. We'll see what the Giants can get done work-wise today. So you've got, looks like 5 on-table activations and 1 NCU. And here we are set up on a nice Cigar Box Studios mat. Obviously you're raiding behind Castle Black here for a Game of Thrones. So our 5 objectives are already placed, and so our 4 pieces of terrain. We have a Weirwood, a Corpse Pile, a Bog, and a Forest. And then for our 5 objectives, we have additional VP. And when you score it, panic test at -2. Turn off NCU. Score this one, you get Vulnerable and Weakened Combat Unit. When you control the objective, this unit's melee attacks gain Sundering and Vicious. About take D3 wounds, and then when you score points from this objective, a friendly unit makes a free maneuver retreat action. And we'll dice right now for deployment. Dice enough. I win, so I'll deploy over here and put a model down. Alright, so we're deployed. I've got a Scorpion, Sworn Bros, Veterans with John, Scorpion, Trackers, and Ghost. And for you, it's Giant, Spearwives, Trappers, Giant, and Tormund there in the middle in the Spearwife unit. And our NCUs to the side. I have the throne for the first round. So, what are we going to do? We're going to drop Bowen Marsh onto this. First, his ability activates because he claims it, which means I draw 2 and discard 1. I also draw my hand, so that was my hand. And then it's draw 2 and discard 1. So it's not discard 1, it's put 1 onto the bottom of the deck. So put 1 in my hand, bottom of the deck the other one. And then I draw 2 more because of claiming the tactic zone. And finally I get to put out a condition. Oops, that's the wrong zone. Put out a condition token. We'll throw a panic on Tormund's unit. Here we go.
She's going to take the crown.
Makes sense.
But she's going to actually turn it into just a maneuver.
A maneuver, yeah. So it blocks the ground, so I can't panic.
I don't want that one. Yes.
Nope, for sure.
We're moving the Spearwives, and they move 5.
Take a maneuver.
Actually, no, we're going to move her. Sorry,
Trappers.
My Trappers, and they're going to move. Does this make sense? Yes, it does.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Giant, it is. Giant walks 5.
5.
There we go.
So march onto that objective first turn so that you can score double round.
Yeah.
Well, okay then. Let's do some stuff. Starting with Team Scorpion. He's going to...
Can they march?
Yep, they can.
Yeah.
I think they can't retreat, attack, or...
They can't shift.
Shift before they fire, yeah. So we can march. We'll go to here. We'll pivot a little, just like so.
We're going to give them Swift Advance. So they may immediately make a free maneuver, and I control the horsey.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't. Oh, no, you only control it when you place her. She can replace the effects with horsey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll still take my free maneuver.
Yeah. If you want to move her, that's fine.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We'll just do that. And then they'll actually do their activation, and they'll just march forward 10, just in front of this swamp.
Okay.
Not quite in front. Actually, no, we'll oh no, I could pivot at the end of the previous one, and then pivot at the end of this one. There we go. That makes sense.
You can't march. Yeah, you could have pivoted
this one,
at the
pivot
end.
a little bit,
yeah.
march, pivot a bit.
Yeah, you could have pivoted at the end of the free maneuver if you wanted to be oversigned.
Got it.
I'll attach the horn that wakes the sleepers at the start of a friendly turn to John's unit and draw 2 tactics cards. And get these 2. Woo. And then we're going to march. Yeah, we are. Head to there. Gigante. Sworn Bros are going to go. Actually, no, Sworn Bros are not going to go. We're going to drop Craster on the pony, so Swim Bros can make a maneuver. They're going to pivot, go up 6 to here, and then pivot out of the unit because they can overlap during their move, but not all the way. March again. I'm going to pivot.
Nope.
These Swim Bros will go. They're going to march, so they're going to go 10. So just overlapping that. Whoa. Like so.
Giant.
Go get him.
Stand up there next to his buddy.
Let's go Team Pony, so they get a free maneuver. They're going to pivot. And head 6. And they're going to march. They go 12. So they go 8. And 4 more. And they'll pivot on the center like that. Giant's going to march.
And he'll just touch this objective.
Going 10, yeah. We'll do this Scorpion. It's going to march 8. Up to there. Tormund, stay in the rear.
Yep.
Ghost's going to go pivot and go 6. And pivot. And then I don't think I can clear this quite. No. So, I think we just maneuver again. Pivot, maneuver, pivot. Drop your hands, end of the round, draw a new one. And it's round 2, and you have the throne. All right, activation markers are removed, and it's your activation first. John's
He's gonna march right through this bog.
Going 9. Yep.
Yep. He's gonna just kind of face up the world.
All right.
Touching the...
Claim him. Well, I'm going to use Bow and Marsh on the maneuver. We're going to maneuver this little fella. He's going to go 4, so he'll pivot. And then head 4. Like so. And then pivot. I also get to draw 2. Pick one, put the other one on the bottom. So I'm going to put that one on the bottom and put that one in my hand. What's you?
I guess Lady Val's going to have to go. And she's going to take the crown. But we're going to use it as another maneuver.
Yep.
And big man over here is basically going to turn. And,
makes sense.
And walk to there.
Pivot so you can face.
Yep.
I'm going to play, starting my turn, Horn that Wakes the Sleepers. To target a friendly unit, I'm going to put on these guys. And then draw 2 tactics. So I've got these guys. And then I'm going to have Craster jump on the attack. And we're going to plug this giant with my Scorpion. Do the piercing shot. So it's D3 plus 1 wounds if I hit, and it hits on a 2+ with 1 die. Does. So D3 plus 1 wounds. And take 4. We made him mad though, so now he's D3 plus 5 wounds if he just hits somebody.
Yep.
It's over to you. Gonna go.
He's gonna maneuver. Oh no, he's gonna march. That's right. He's walking straight ahead.
Okay.
He goes 10, and then like that. There we go.
All right, we're gonna activate these fellas. They're gonna take their free maneuver, and they will pivot sideways, like so. Move 6, and then pivot. Shoot some arrows in this guy on 3s. 6 saves.
On 3s, eh?
Yep.
That's really good archery.
It's pretty good.
3+. I failed 1, so I take no damage.
No damage at all. I should have weakened you first. Well, all right then. It's over to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. These folks are gonna maneuver through their friends, and then just kind of walk, and then maneuver at the end.
I'm gonna throw a activation on the Scorpion then, and it's just gonna fire at this giant now. It's gonna do a piercing shot again. Mm-hmm. So 2+. Does it. And does 4 wounds. You.
Yeah, the trappers will go, I guess. And they're just gonna maneuver into the bog here. As you do. And they'll sit 7 inches away from you, basically.
Well, then we'll throw activation banner on this Scorpion, and he's gonna try and plug this guy. So I have range from the center. I don't, so it's out of range, which means I actually can't do that. So I guess it's gonna maneuver instead.
Okay.
Or I could shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them actually. So I check range. It can go through units, but line of sight can be from anywhere. So I'm in range, and line of sight's from any point to any point. So we'll do the multiple shots then, try that out. And it's 3 shots hitting on 3s. And each hit is 3 hits, so it's 9 at Sundering 1. This is always pass.
Nope.
So So 3 left. Test.
8. Oh, they pass.
They pass. They're fine. Giants.
I know he's out of range, but he'll move up just to there.
On the other side, yep. So you can score 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna go. You're just gonna maneuver and then march. Touch that. Think so.
It's plus my movement to charge, right?
Yeah. So you could long bomb it on
We
a
could try on a
4,
5.
5.
Oh no, it's because it's I need to get to the 10, so it'd be a 5. He's gonna try.
Do it.
Nope. So he goes 9.
Yep. Goes the whole distance.
Stands just in front of him.
And then makes a panic test. Not that he really cares.
Panicking on a 2+ because he's got a fancy tree there. He's okay.
Yeah. Where's are gonna go? They're gonna charge this giant and fail. I think they still make it though because they go 5 and 1.
Trappers.
So you do D3 wounds with the trappers.
Where's the D3 dice?
And I fail.
Take 2.
Take 2. Whoop. And I end up like an inch away. Owen just realized too that his counterattack cards proc off my shooting.
Yes.
So you could have definitely gone in with somebody on the flank. All right, so you failed, and this is John's unit, and he's just gonna move in and pivot.
There you go.
Round we score. You're gonna score 2, 3. I'm gonna score 1, 2. So first things first, you're gonna make someone make a panic test.
He has to take one because he held this, and I have to
that's right.
at -2.
So you passed.
Yep.
So then I pick one to do. I will. Which ones?
That's the free.
Free maneuver retreat. I'm gonna have this little fellow maneuver, so he's gonna pivot and go for pivot like so.
A vulnerable and weakened to. These are sworn brothers, right?
Yeah.
We'll give it to these guys.
Okay. And then finally, I can have someone lose all their NC abilities. I'll have Val lose her ability to move to replace the effects. We're into turn 3, and I am going first. So, what do I wish to do here? Well, I think we're gonna go with Bone Marsh.
I did want to discard a card.
Oh, sure, yeah, no worries, and draw.
There we go.
By the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in my hand right now. So my plan to do the get all the cards is definitely working. Yeah. I'm gonna have Bowen jump on the monies. We're gonna heal 3 into this unit and remove a condition. We'll remove weakened. You just do wounds, so vulnerable's kind of irrelevant. So we're gonna remove weakened, and I get to look at the top 2. Take 1, put 1 at the bottom. We're going to put that one down and put this in the bottom. Going after Ghosty.
I'm disordered.
Well, you have to reroll you don't reroll your charge. Do you want to go 50 or 100?
We'll go 50. We'll stand like that. All right, I need my 2+. I did it.
Okay, so
D3
plus 1. He dies, but I'm going to play It's Shot Until My Death. So on a 2+, he's going to pass his morale. He does, and he is restored with 1 wound. Now activated. We're going to do John's units. We are going to throw out a weakened from them onto that giant, and then we're going to charge. And we do
D3 wounds.
Oh, sorry, 2 actually. So I'm going to have to go through this. And I'm disordered now because I rolled a 1 or 2 in their order.
Yeah,
3.
take your... No, sorry, that's 2. That was a D6.
2, that's right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the Sword in the Darkness on them, so they get +2... Oh, sorry, they get... Oh, I need to use the vulnerable. Oh, there's no point in doing that then. We'll just leave it. We're not going to play the Sword in the Darkness. I'm just going to charge.
Return that guy.
And we're going to go 50-50 this way. So I have 8 attacks on 3s, but I don't reroll successes because I went through the mud, or the corpse pile. And on 3s... So that's going to be 5 hits, and you're vulnerable, so you can make your saves and reroll successes.
Make them all again. He dies.
You take 1.
I only have 1 left. You did 4
You have 5? Oh, I think it's 6. Okay.
No.
You're going to play countercharge because it's after I've attacked, before I maneuver. So you go right ahead and do that.
We're gonna. Do you want to do it with Tormund's unit? It would be in your flank. Can I go through my own guy?
You can during the charge, yeah, but you just have to be able to align afterwards. You want to align 50-50 this way?
Yeah, we're going to do it with Tormund's unit. Because if it's Tormund's unit, I can re-roll the distance.
Go for it.
And they only need a... I guess I pivot first. It looks like we're looking for a 4+. Yeah! Makes it.
This would be before... It's after I attack, so it's before my free maneuver from destroying you. I do have a card to play, though. Playing Take the Black to restore up to D3 + 1 wounds to a friendly Night's Watch unit within start range of that enemy. So when he was destroyed, it would actually be before you'd make your counter charge, because it would be I attack, you're destroyed, then my attack's resolved, then they would go. So I'm gonna get 2 guys back. And you resolve your charge.
All right, Spearwives, let's do it. 7 attacks on 4s. And we've got Sundering.
We sure do.
Bam. And then reroll because we charged. Bam, 7. At -2 effectively.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Shield the Guards, Realms of Men to block D3 hits. I'll block an additional D3 hits because I hold the purse. So I block 1, 2, 3. So I take 4 hits. And then I'll spend my order to counterattack so that when I make a successful save, you take a hit. So it's 5 to save though because you're flanked plus Sundering. So I fail. That's right, because I'm vulnerable. Nice. So you take 1 hit and I lose 3 guys. 5 up.
Nope.
Nope, 2 is a guy 2. I can take morale -1, 2 because of the corpse pile. I'm good. John passed a morale test, so he will spend his order. That'll restore D3 wounds. Just 1. They're done, and that's now that huge chain of events resolved, so it's over to you. And this is then replaced with this. Flank.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah, he didn't trip.
You got it. 2 dice though, because you're in the bog. Just don't roll 1 or 2.
Yeah, he didn't trip.
Yeah, so he pivots and then goes in. 2 plus.
Club. Giant attack. D3 +5.
+5.
Take 7 hits. Or
7 wounds. Yep.
Giant man.
Giant smash. He should be in that corner. Yeah. I forgot I'm actually -1/+1 for the morales because of the tree being there. Okay, well John's kind of not feeling so hot. Let's see. Spooky test. So they have a 5+ morale, -1/+1. -2/+1 actually. So I lose by 1.
And have an additional unit. Does that matter?
The additional unit doesn't do anything. The flank matters, and the corpse pile matters. So -2/+1, so I actually fail by 1. All right. Well, everything's bad. Nothing's good. Let's do some stuff that matters then. Let's do you, and you're gonna charge this giant. D6.
On these shields, boys.
And we are going to go 50% over to this side.
Does that mean you have to roll for those trees?
The trees actually don't slow down charges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is -1 movement. Make my attack. We're gonna play the Sword in the Darkness for the defender to become vulnerable. So we have 7 attacks with exploding 6s hitting on 3s. And there's 7 hits total. At -1, Sundering.
4+.
I'll expend the vulnerable. So you take
1,
5 to 2 damage total.
Yeah. Oh. And you use this. Morale 3+. He's okay.
It's good. Mr. Tormund.
He's going to activate, and he is going to attack in your ribs.
Do it.
Hitting on 4s. Woo! We got 3. No rerolls because I'm.
That's right, not charging. And you're always Sundering now because Tormund's in there. Or is it only during the charge? It's only when charging. So I'm only -1. So I'm on 4s here with 3. You said.
Yep.
So I still hold the purse. So I block D3 for that. Never mind. Automatically pass the morale test because you didn't do any damage. So I'm going to play Stand United Brothers.
I thought you don't take a morale test.
No, you can't automatically passing when you're attacked and take no damage.
Oh.
Which is why your Lance Supremacy always goes off. So I'm going to get 4 guys back because they passed morale test. Okay, so what do I want to do now? Well, things are looking grim in certain spots, but not in all spots. So I think we're going to grab this fella and have him fire. Actually, sorry, they've gone as well, and so is John's unit. Oh, I've already got one on John's unit. And they're going to target this unit. 3 attacks on 3s. 2, so 6 hits at -1.
6s. We didn't make it.
Okay, that's a VP for me. Right, trappers aren't worth any points. Ha ha! Relevant. And that's them done. Val's gonna go. Make the swings.
Get him, Mr. Giant.
That's true.
They all die.
Well, don't roll 1.
If I roll a 1, I do 6.
You have to miss.
Oh, that's right. I have to attack.
Yeah.
Brah.
Ah! So the giant's tired and doesn't kill me.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're gonna do this Scorpion. No, we're gonna do Craster. No, we're gonna do Scorpion. Scorpion's gonna fire into this unit. So it's just gonna do multiple shots. So 3 shots. That's not even gonna die. So 2. So 6 hits into the Spearwives.
5+ goes to 6+. 6 of them die.
5 of them die. There's a man there.
Oh, there is a man there.
And then a morale. Morale bad, -1 because of the corpse pile.
They lose
4?
by 3, 4, 3, because they're 7 normally.
Yep.
Oh, did you?
Panicking you? No, it's fine.
Okay.
And they're done. I need to make a morale.
Why?
Because I shot in a combat with them.
Oh, that's right.
I roll an 8 though. Only -1, +1 because the flank. I'm stopped from being attacked. We're gonna go with these fellas right here. They're going to pivot. Sorry, they're gonna pivot, maneuver, whoop, and be over here like that. And let's take some shots into Mr. Gigante. 7 on 3s. It's gonna be 4. 3 ups.
He's okay.
He doesn't care. Another morale test for John's unit. They pass. I forgot I have another Standing Edge Brothers, so I can get another 4 guys back. Get a bash.
Gonna try. You did it. D3 plus 3.
Yeah.
4.
4. For them. They're okay. 9. Gonna go with Craster. He's going to give me a free retreat. Yeah, I'm gonna retreat John's unit. So he's gonna retreat D6. He's gonna go sideways. He only goes 7. Sorry, 6 rather total. So I actually don't think he clears his friends. Oh no, he does. No, he doesn't. And he can't. Oh no, he can pivot at the end. He has to go directly sideways and then pivot. So he couldn't go that way. He can't go this way.
Sit.
And I can't go through you. So I'm actually stuck. It's you.
I don't have anyone left. Giant.
Just giant?
That
Okay.
guy, that guy.
He's gonna retreat.
Yep.
And go.
Coward. Coward.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna retreat because I'm gonna. Oh no, because I can get a free retreat off this if I hold it and I still hold it. So I'm not gonna bother retreating. I'm just gonna swing at you and maybe do some damage. 2 attacks on 2s. Yes. Take a wound because I allow no defense saves. So scoring, we all score. So I get 1, 2, 3 now. I score 2.
That's it.
2, yeah, because
I could not kill these guys.
And a 5/5, and then you have first activation on turn 4. Smash Giant. Or Smash Giant over here.
I will just keep killing John's guys.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he'll just attack.
Makes sense.
2 plus. I didn't
Get
roll a 1 this time.
So you do
D3 plus 5.
D3 plus 5. So 6. Morale is -2 plus 1, so -1 overall. Oof, down to 2, so I lose 3 more. It's just John. Well, if I don't grab the sword now, that giant's gonna kill me. So let's put bone on the swords. We're going to go with John's unit. We're gonna shift to pivot. And then they're gonna swing. Stacks in Tormund's unit. Not the giants. No. And we'll make them vulnerable at the start of activation.
Okay.
From these guys over here. 6 stacks on 3s. 5.
They're dead.
Okay. Spearwives are worth the points. That puts me to 7. All right, over to you. This giant.
Get him!
This is okay then. Well, let's go Team Craster. We're going to throw this onto him.
Yep.
I don't have any unfriendly conditions there right now, so I'm okay. Back to you.
Alright, Lady Val. You can go there. But we're going to replace the effect of that one
With the retreats.
with the Endless Horde
Uh-oh.
and bring back all of my my spear ladies.
In your deployment zone, and because you own the pony, they are not activated. All right, we're going to do the Scorpion. It's going to try and shoot this guy. So it goes activated, and it's going to do the 2+ piercing shot. Hits, does D3 plus 1. 2 better. Nope, he's alive.
Down to 1.
We just making him angrier. You get your giants and your spearwives.
Get him. Kill him.
Oh my god. Okay. He done?
Yep.
I guess I can't actually see here, so I can't shoot this guy. And I'm not in arc to see him, so there's no point in activating him yet. I think we shoot... Or do we charge? Let's charge. Yeah, he's gonna charge.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave the objective. Oh, but I have Vicious and Sundering. Oh, but I take D3 wins if I make a melee attack. I'm just gonna leave it anyway, I don't really care. Gonna go, and I make it. I have a free maneuver first, actually, so I can just go right next to you. And we'll charge in. It's back there. 6 dice, only hitting on 4s, but I reroll misses because I charged. And that's going to be 5 at -1 because I'm flanking you.
Ah. Takes 1 damage and dies.
Bam. So then they'll get a free maneuver. They're going to maneuver onto the center one. And go 5 because it's in a bog. And then they'll pivot to face these jerks. And these guys just get a free pivot. They'll pivot to face over here. When you're destroyed, I'm going to play Take the Black again onto John's unit. So they get back D3 +1 wounds because they're within short range of the destroyed model. To get 2 back. Spear's going to march. Remember, they haven't activated yet.
Yeah.
Okay. John's unit's going to go. He's going to attempt to charge over here. He does. He goes 8. Oh, sorry, I go 7 after roll 2 dice, actually, because of the thing I'm in. Yeah, still same thing, so I'm going to go 7. Which actually won't make it to you. No, it's -1 from the thing. Yeah, so I go 7 total, which I think I actually miss. Yeah, because if I pivot, I don't hit you. So I'm going to go like that.
Okay.
So then I make a morale test. And fail by...
0, it's just 3.
Because
it's
3,
plus
that's
1
right. Yeah. So there's 3 guys. We're done. I'm going to activate and maneuver here. Roll's going to activate and take some swings. I think they're down to 6 at that level. Because they've lost a rank.
8.
Now it's 7 to start. It's going to go to 5 actually, but back up to 7 because I control the swords right now. Hit on 3s. I will not shift. So, but +3 because of exploding dice. So I get a total of 8. Yeah. 8 at -1.
To the end. He's dead.
Okay. That's another BP for me. I go to 7. 8 actually, sorry, because I didn't count that last giant. I'm going to on top of this one, and then we're activated out, so that's game because I'm going to score a whole bunch and go to 10. And that's it. So we go into the game. It was close score-wise, to be honest. Like, you got to 7.
Yeah.
Which was not far off. Although, I think with such a small, compact army, it feels like you're on the back fence as soon as you lose, like, a giant. Because the giants are such a big part of the thing. And the scorpions are a big hard counter to that, too.
Yeah, you had the scorpions, so it's like, I could not win. Like, I realized that really quick. That there's no way I can possibly win this game because you're, like, fighting on the board. I have to win by getting ahead on scenario, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Because...
And also you potatoed 3 out of your 6 stacks. You rolled a 1.
Yes.
3 out of 6 stacks, which was just bad luck. Like, although that does highlight the all your eggs in one basket aspect of the giants. As soon as they're in combat...
charging more.
Yeah.
But... Even then, like
the turn you would have just deleted John's unit.
Yep.
And then you rolled a 1.
and then I'm in a position where I can overrun and I can move forward.
Because Tormund's unit can break through. He can
attack and move and charge again. So it's like, hey, I'm in a really good spot. All I need, and then you're like, I block D3 and I block D3, and it's like, okay, well I do no damage then, and then I don't overrun. Oh, also you heal 5, and then the giant misses, and it's like, all right, well, it did show the power of the Night's Watch getting 10 to 13 cards in their hand in the first turn, though, because I had a card for everything. Yep.
I even had doubles of some cards, so I forgot I had Take the Black twice, when I should have used it in the previous giant dying, and I used it in the other giant dying. Just stuff like that, where, like, if you can get the majority of your deck in your hand for the Night's Watch, you have, like, an answer to every problem, which is crazy. And the other thing is,
like, you can afford to just shoot the bolt throwers into combat.
Because that decent morale.
There's not really any...
Well, I want to as well, because I also have a bunch of things where if I pass morale tests, I get wounds back. So I'm actually healing my units through shooting into the combats too, because John's Order heals through that, and then Stand United Brothers, which is 2 of his other tactics card, both heal through that too. So again, none of my actions had downsides. All of yours had risks in this case because you got stuck.
It just didn't work out. Like, you had failure states too.
Yeah, for sure.
Miss with your bolt throwers, and you just didn't do less than 4 damage.
That's right.
Like the last shot.
It didn't matter. When I put you to 1 wound in the first turn, that was pretty bad for 2 different giants. Although the risk I run then is I make them super mad. Super mad.
But then you just kill them. Like,
the next attack basically finishes them off.
Through.
And I have enough healing too that I don't have to worry about that. But they are terrifying. I love how you painted them. They look like Yetis. Because you were talking about how in the book they're different from in the TV show. They're not like people.
They're not big people. They're more like ape people.
Yeah.
They're more like the abominable snowman. Like that's at least that's my interpretation of it. There's some artwork that kind of goes the other way where they're more like people, but
even the miniatures have they have fur growing on their shoulders and backs. Like they're not people.
Right. They're more gorilla than they are person.
Exactly. And they look like Well, also too, you'd have to be kind of like Harry to be surviving in the north, not wearing a shirt. Like they're just wearing giant diapers.
Like they don't really. They're wearing short like skirts.
Pants and skirts.
Like
that's right, tabards.
There's a lot of free folk who are running, holding up their pants in this army. Having painted them all, there's a lot of this going on.
Yeah. It's neat though because I really like the fact that the Giants kind of reinforce that idea that Game of Thrones is sci-fi. That the Song of Ice and Fire is sci-fi. Because there might just be some kind of genetic experiment left behind.
So are the
They children of the forest, being aliens. Yeah.
No, they're just other humans. They're
just more genetically modified humans.
Just get in there and change them up. So are the
even the dragons. Maybe the dragons are just other humans too.
The dragons are just lizards.
They grew in a vat.
Yep.
It's all post-apocalyptic sci-fi. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see. We're gonna try the Starks versus the Giants next time around. You're gonna try Mance out and have a second SDU. Get some Craster in there as well to heal up the Giants because that's a huge deal. And
I think there's a good argument for all trappers too.
Trappers are terrifying. Trappers are terrifying.
Just walk into that. 10 units of that.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, each one can only trigger once per move, but then you're always triggering basically if they're in a big cloud.
And so every time somebody shooting at each other. You just let them die.
And then recycle them.
Mance sits in the middle of it being like, leadership 6,
That's
everyone.
Right. Everyone be leadership 6 with me. All right.
Try that.
So you'll see that in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed that. And obviously your collection's going to expand as you paint more stuff too.
I got way more to paint.
Yeah, this was the first run of it. And in 2 weeks you'll see them take on the Starks. So we'll see you next time for more Song of Ice and Fire. Big thanks for watching. Till next time, Match. This is Owen. Not Gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.